So if I go to somebody else's house, I get better as well. So while knowing this, whenever I go and I know I can't breathe, my heart's attacking me, I'm seizing, I'm not feeling good, it's 3 in the morning, I can't sleep in this condition. I worry if I do fall asleep if I'm even going to wake up the next morning. But that's if I don't wake up, that's okay with me. Finally, my suffering can be over. Finally. The doctors keep on bringing me back and then just throwing me to the street too. There was at least 3 different times where I could have just been left for dead, and I was left for dead for over a day. And then somebody found my body in almost lifeless condition, and then they scraped me off the cement, froze, and brought me back to life. So I've had this stuff go on and 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 on. And all I can say when I wake up is, damn it, I really wish I didn't wake up. I try to keep a positive attitude, and you'll hear me say, well, I guess that's good I woke up. Well, I guess it's good I'm alive. And it is, because I can help others. But what's not good is I'm going to have to suffer today. I'm going to have to suffer tomorrow and for the rest of my life until my father decides to take responsibility for his actions. And even when he does that, it doesn't mean I'm not going to stop suffering. It just means it will lessen my suffering. I'm permanently disabled and crippled. I am never, ever going to have these disability, this stuff cured. But I can get a lot better if we get me the help I need and we stop weaponizing doctors. But the only help I got from my father, mother, and his new wife is that they keep on trying to weaponize doctors. His new wife even told me she was very comfortable calling doctors behind my back with no emergency contact information and trying to mess around with my medications without even speaking to me about my medications. That is crazy behavior. You do not know better than the person who's taking the medications. You do not know what side effects are going on. You do not know how they're affecting the individual. You are not the individual's doctor, but yet you're willing to call and purposely mess up medications just to get back at somebody. Because this was told to me directly, very clearly. It wasn't like I'm twisting words either. It was very clear that she said she would get my Ritalin. I told her if I ever go back to college, I might need some type of Ritalin or Adderall because there's only 2 meds that seem to help me at all, and that was Ritalin with the hyperactivity, what I don't really need help with. That's fine. I'm always hyper, and that's just the way it is. Um, and the other part was benzos, and that caused the anxiety to go away, but also the seizures, the numbness, and the skin kind of is still there, but it's like how do I if you touch my skin, I jump, but if I take Ativan, the electrical charge doesn't jump through me. So when I'm numb on the skin, I can't quite feel. But if you do touch me when I'm not looking, and I finally do feel it, I don't feel it at first, but I finally do feel it, it causes a big jump in me. Well, when I take Ativan, that doesn't happen. I also don't get the electrical discharge down my spine. So there's a lot that can be good with that. But I was just having a normal conversation about it, how I want to get off the dangerous medications, and if I ever go to school, I should probably go on medications that can help me. She went into a hissy fit talking about how she will call doctors and do it. This is unstable behavior. You haven't even discussed with the patient. You haven't talked to him. You haven't discussed any of the past medications with me. You haven't discussed any of the trauma or any of the crazy stuff that was done to me. You haven't discussed the full EPICAC punishments. You haven't discussed the overdose. You haven't discussed the list of medications I was on as a child that I had side effects to. You have no idea about the milk and the stomach issues. You have no idea what my medical history is or what medications cause me what side effects. And what my mother said too. She says I have a mystery allergy to a combo of medications that causes me to OD instantly. So if that is true, what I know it's not, then I should be very careful with medications. But it's not true. It was an overdose. It's very clear. After 25 years, anybody who thinks that's an allergy is a stupid fuck. Anyways, so this is where I'm at.